the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. Zero, Danny, this L.A. Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 2-0. 3-0 now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 1 for 5. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. We'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey!
Just underway here in Southern California. Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Paulo Espino, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Set and the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he...
Oh, look at this. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Albert Pujols is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0.
Hey! What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he fouls this one off. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Fouled off. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Next up for Los Angeles, Duke Snider. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Two out with the man at first. Very weakly on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
Down to 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The next 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here now is Juan Soto. He went deep in the contest last night. And now the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from the pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gary Carter started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The runner at first with no outs here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, just a 1 for 9. Set. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Soto on second. Bell is over at first with 1 away. And he fouls this one off.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
The shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Kyle Schwarber. I'm sure if we were in the trust tree, he would still want to be behind the dish controlling this pitching staff. But he's gone to the outfield, worked his tail off, and he handles it adequately with a nice arm, and it's only going to get better with the more time he puts in out there.
Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Espino is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Again, another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And stepping in, Justin Turner to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit out towards second. Go on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in now for the Nats, Paulo Espino, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Harrison is off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You got a full count.
Good
3-2.
spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So now here is Juan Soto looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. Take your man.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. 0-1 the count. Two out, bases loaded. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, beautiful dive. It's in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Into the box, Mookie Betts, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
From the stretch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Full count, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer. Now the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Count, 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Harrison has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that one yanked just foul.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 1-1 pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the pitch. 1-1 the count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Ball, that's off.
This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So stepping in is Albert Pujols, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters. The 0-1 delivery. He
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-1 to Piazza.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
2 balls.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Back outside.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Paulo Espino, struck out in his last trip to the plate. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
The pitch.
Ball 3.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First offering.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
From the stretch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate. He's set, here it comes. Inner third let go, it's a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Washington. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up,
set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. The 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Reese on at first. Nobody out. Fouled away. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Joe Ross comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Joe Ross.
Justin Turner will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Trevor Bauer. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here.
He's in there.
It's too late as he's in there. Second and third, 2 away. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Two and 2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Juan Soto to the plate now. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Ball 2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Gary Carter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matt, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Soto at second. Carter on at first with nobody out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bellinger's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit hard up the middle. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1.
The first baseman, number 13,
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Starlin Castro, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The pause and the 0-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. Still no score. Stepping in once again is Jackie Robinson. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Robinson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Next to dig in, Albert Pujols. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite
Count
catch the
1-0.
bottom of the zone. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Mike Piazza. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. David Price is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, David Price.
Number 88 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Digging in next, Trey Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Uh, 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. still 2-2. Price is ready. Here's his offering. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now for Washington, Vladimir Guerrero flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. 2nd home run early in the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Julio Urias will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 7, Julio Urias.
At the plate, Gary Carter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Nationals 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Hudson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Robles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The center fielder, Duke Snyder.
He's set, and the pitch. Duke Snyder stands in as he looks at a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Pee Wee Reese waits on deck. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Up next, Pee Wee Reese. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off. Snyder gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next is Bauer. No left fielder, Cody.
Next to stand in
Bellinger.
is Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Down 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Ryan Harper takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
33, Ryan Harper.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to bat, Starlin Castro. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Now here's the pitch.
Whoa, that counts. Hey.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again, a throw over. And the runner back. Into the box, Josh Harrison. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Turner stands at second with 2 gone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's 0 for 4. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here it is on 3-0.
Hey.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is Bellinger. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Luis Avilan.
Will Smith will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert.
Next for the Dodgers, Albert Pujols. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
John Knebel.
Set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready now is Gary Carter, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, fouled off. Knebel, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that misses 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Soto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. High in the air out to center field. Snyder is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Next to hit is Josh Bell. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So now into the box is Mike Piazza. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
At the plate now, Duke Snyder, a little bouncer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
At the plate now is Cody Bellinger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
I'm the pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Count remains full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Washington jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Ross claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Harris earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.